The last thing that I ever said to my mom was love you. And the last thing that she ever said to me was love you too. And I'm going to be forever grateful that these were our last words, because this is what matters most in life. And you really only realize this when something really tragic happens, unfortunately for most of us. And so we have all these little arguments where we don't want to say sorry, or we don't want to tell them how much they mean to us because of X, Y, Z. And I think that is something that we really have to let go of, because you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. We have no idea what this life is going to bring. And the only thing that you can do is to appreciate everything and everyone around you while it's still there. Because can you imagine how horrible it would be if the last thing that you had said to somebody, or the last thing that you said to yourself or in general, is how you're not happy with yourself and how you're annoyed at that person and how you're frustrated over this and that and all those little unnecessary thoughts that we have on a daily basis, right? And I know, because they're so normal and they come to us so easily. So to practice loving life and loving those around you is honestly one of the greatest practices that you could possibly do in life. If there's something that you've always wanted to do but you've just been so scared to do it, now is the time. Don't wait any longer. If there's a person that you've always wanted to tell how much you love them and you were just too scared to do it, just do it. All those little things that we're always scared of and that seem so big and almost impossible to do, I promise you that they are possible, and that once you do it, you are going to feel so much better. And yes, things may go wrong, and yes, something may not work out. But in the end, it's always better to love as if hearts could never be broken. I mean, you gotta really show this appreciation and this admiration for life, because that is exactly the way you would do it if you knew that today was your last day. Some people may say that you can overuse I love yous and all the positive things that you tell each other, whether that's in a relationship or a friendship. But I think, how on earth could we overuse something this amazing? Because nobody is afraid to overuse I'm so tired and I'm so stressed and I'm bored and all those negative things that we tell each other and ourselves on a daily basis. None of that is overused. But when it comes to love and appreciation, there's this idea that you could say it too much. And I really don't think that's the case, because you could never, ever possibly love anybody or anything too much. And if you have lost somebody and now you're thinking back to all those times together, how often do you think about the little arguments that you have or all the negative things that happen between you? You really don't. You're going to remember all the beautiful things that they said and all the beautiful things that you said to them, because those are the things that really matter in life. Believe me, I know that this isn't an easy practice, and I know that it may take some time for you in order to get better at this and to tell more people that you love them. And of course, to tell yourself that you love yourself, because that, at the end of the day, is absolute key. You have to be appreciating of yourself, because otherwise you're going to spend your whole life never realizing what an incredible human being you are and how special you really were. And each and every one of us is special in their own ways. So before you start appreciating and loving everybody else around you, start with this little practice for yourself. Make it a habit that you tell yourself how valuable and how loved you are every single day. So if you're watching this video right now, then I hope that you're going to use it as an inspiration to love as hard and as much as you possibly could, not just others, but also yourself. And of course, this beautiful, beautiful life that we have around us. And if you're somebody who struggles, especially with the self-love part of this, then watch this video that I posted last week, because it will change the way you look at yourself completely.